75 years ago, a B-25 bomber collided with the Empire State Building. This video is made possible by Audible. If you guys have had a wish list of books you've wanted to read, check out the offer that Audible has for you guys in the description of this video below. On July 28, 1945, a North American Mitchell B-25 bomber was on a transport flight from Massachusetts to Newark Airport when the crew of three encountered heavy fog over New York City and collided with the Empire State Building in Manhattan. It's a standard case of controlled flight into terrain, where an airworthy aircraft under pilot control is unintentionally flown into an obstacle. The crew is unaware of the looming disaster until it's too late. And in this case, the pilot became disoriented in the fog and ultimately ran into the side of the Empire State Building, killing 14 people. But if we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Ken Stano, and I am a World War II historian as well as a mechanical engineer and pilot. It was a Saturday morning, approximately 9:40 a.m., and World War II was just coming to a close. The flight had a crew of three, including 27-year-old Lieutenant Colonel William Smith. Smith was due to pick up his commanding officer at Newark Airport. Now, Lieutenant Colonel Smith, he was an experienced pilot. He had logged over 1,000 combat hours and 42 combat missions over in Europe. So this transport flight should have been nothing but routine. Now, as he was approaching New York City, his flight path to Newark was to take him north of Manhattan. Communications with the tower at what is currently known as LaGuardia Airport informed Smith that the visibility was practically zero, low to zero, and the ceiling height was approximately 600 feet. Fatefully, the tower also made the comment that they could not currently see the top of the Empire State Building. The tower that was in communication with Lieutenant Colonel Smith also contacted a group called Army Advisory, who stated that the conditions at Newark appeared to be a little bit better than what were being observed at LaGuardia. With Smith being the pilot, the decision was ultimately his to make. He ignored the tower's report and proceeded on to Newark. However, it seems likely he became disoriented in the fog, mistook the East River to be the Hudson River, and made his turn, a course leading him straight towards the Empire State Building. The skies were definitely overcast and the temperature was approximately 66 degrees at that time in the morning. As I said before, LaGuardia was reporting heavy fog, ceiling at approximately 600 feet. Now, let's take a closer look at the flight path. Witness accounts state that the B-25 bomber passed the east side of the RCA building in Rockefeller Center. That witness account was made from a 38th story window, stating that the plane was at approximately the same level. 38 floors, that translates to approximately 450 feet AGL, above ground level. As he passed by the 38th floor window, witnesses also stated that it appeared the bomber had begun a steep climb. Witness accounts also have the plane passing by the west side of the Chrysler Building. Altitude unknown, but it's safe to assume the speed for the plane at this particular point was approximately 200 miles an hour. The B-25 bomber and the crew of three impacted the Empire State Building between the 78th and 79th floors. That's a height above ground level of approximately 913 feet. So, from the point the plane passed the RCA building at Rockefeller Center at approximately 450 feet, that means the plane between that point and the point of impact at the Empire State Building would have had to have climbed an additional height of 463 feet. That must have put the plane well into that cloud layer. If you find this World War II story fascinating, please click and subscribe. My name is Ken Stano. Thank you for checking out History X.